Hey guys, this is Bolt from the Blue Tarot. My name is Sam, and I'm an intuitive reader. I read for your highest good and the highest good of all. I channeled some little tidbits before this. These are just some sign symbols, synchronicities. Take what resonates. We got a yellow trailing piece of cloth, possibly sheer, an old-fashioned stroller, and I mean like really old-fashioned. Late 1800s, early 1900s. Brits call this a pram or a perambulator, to be late 19th century about it. Tinsel, I heard the word tinsel, and then I saw some silver tinsel, so possibly silver tinsel. I got like these weird sensations in my nose, throat, and ears, which got me thinking about like a sinus. Someone might have like a sinus thing going on. And then like a cloudy, fizzy, citrine colored drink, like a yellow tinged fizzy drink, which made me think of kombucha. If you haven't tried kombucha, that's got a lot of probiotics in it. Not a doctor, obviously, not medical advice, but you know, maybe if you have this nose, throat, ear thing going on, you might need some probiotics. They might benefit you. Then saw Quetzalcoatl, which is this, so that's the Aztec name, and then Kukulkan is the Mayan name for this feathered serpent deity. And he is, amongst other things, the god of the wind, and his temples are called the Temple of the Wind. And then I saw it at the beginning, but I didn't write it down. And so they showed it to me again. Nutter butters, guys. I eat very, pretty healthy, but I get sent a lot of food, not all of it very healthy. So nutter butters. And then I heard the word Adirondack, and I didn't know what that meant. And I proceeded to see what I wrote down is a throne made out of straw, maybe like a wicker chair. And then I looked up Adirondack, and it is a kind of chair. And I think what I was seeing was just to clarify what was meant by that. So what might be relevant to you is like a lighter colored wood grain or straw colored Adirondack chair. And then the song Rock Me Amadeus. I looked up the lyrics, but I couldn't parse out a spiritual meaning right off the bat. We'll see if it pops up in this reading, but you might have just heard that song, and that's all there is. Rock Me Amadeus. And then a Minotaur, which is a creature from Greek mythology. I believe it has the body of a man and the head of a bull, and hangs out in labyrinths. All right, guys. That's the full list. That's all she wrote. So let's hop into, yes, an animal card for you today. Let's see who I'm talking to. Ooh, snake. Right after the Kukulkan reference. Rebirth, grounded, holy vibrations. Check that out. Go ahead. Your homework for the time being is just to attune to the frequency of snake energy. Well, I find this in the book. Snake. The card you have selected shows a snake lifting its head in recognition. A red serpent-like form uncoils behind it. If the snake has appeared in your life, put your seatbelt on. Things will be changing. The snake says that the only constant thing in life is change. It has come to tempt, tantalize, and transmute you. Although feared by many, the snake is an important and life-transforming creature. And whether you believe it or not, it has appeared in your life to protect and guide you. Oh, it's good, snake, you guys, don't worry. The snake's symbolic power is all about awakening Kundalini and becoming sensitive to it when it pulses through your body. Kundalini is a form of intelligence. It is the creative life force energy and consciousness, which has been coiled at the base of your spine since birth. As you spiritually evolve, energy is slowly released, triggering more life changes and spiritual detoxification. This experience can be startling, chaotic, or blissful. It all depends on your state of mind. What helps, though, is that the snake is a grounding and stabilizing influence as well. Since it moves directly on the earth itself, it is associated with connecting with powerful, formative energies. Are you feeling a bit disconnected and preoccupied? Take your shoes off and walk barefoot. Let your feet kiss the ground. Be mindful of every step you take. Now is the time to shed your outdated skin in order to make room for new opportunities. Affirmations. I feel and embrace all the changes taking place within me. Out with the old and in with the new, transformative and loving energy. No matter how I feel, the snake and earth are there to ground me. Okay, so grounded amidst change. Alchemizing change. And a possible Kundalini awakening. Ooh, I think a reading or two ago we got something about a pineal gland activation, so it's all happening for you. All the spiritual stuff. All the spiritual stuff that feels weird in your body, but is actually a really, really good thing. I might be talking to an adept. That might be who I'm talking to. And a lot of this is intuitively guided. You might be like, Sam, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But it's all good. Your soul does. All right. Let's get you some tarot cards. See what's going on for you. I chose the 78 Astral Tarot today. This is kind of like a aliens and other space theme stuff for the most part, but it's like a grab bag of different artists. So who knows what we're going to find here. 8 of Cups. Ten of Cups. This is one of my favorite cards in this deck. I especially like it because they're all dressed in like Starfleet uniform colors. So that's from Star Trek. One happy stargazing family. Four of Wands. Nice. 8 of Cups, 10 of Cups, 4 of Wands. Two of Pentacles. Six of Cups. Get a load of that. All right, guys, right off the bat, I just love how this woman in the 8 of Cups is like beckoning towards the stars in this other card. This feels like you're maybe like leaving something behind, dissatisfied with what's going on at present, leaving something behind to reach for the stars. She's literally reaching for the stars because there you will find soul family. You will find your home that feels like home. Yeah, so she's beckoning towards this Ten of Cups, this Four of Wands. It's like, if I aim for the stars and jump up in there, I know I'll be caught, be tractor beamed in by my star family. But there's some sort of decision here, or two things you're trying to decide between, or trying to balance. And the encouragement here is to do, okay, hang on, guys. This might be, so you're reaching towards this Ten of Cups, leaving behind what has not filled your 8 cups for the hope of something better. Like you're casting around for this better thing, this Ten of Cups, this ultimate satisfaction, this happy ending. I feel like there might be this idea that there's a choice between stability in the Four of Wands and giving to your inner child, like something creative, or yeah, so there might be this idea that if I do this creative thing that feeds my soul, or that I feel this like weird, like this is a card of weird desires, like that whatever this thing is, it's like 100% you, it's authentic, but it might not on the surface look stable, well supported. I'm just hearing this couple saying like, oh, just you should be like us, get a house you can afford and a golden retriever, and then eventually one, like two, what is it, like 2 1/4 child, or whatever the average is. And you're like, no, I kind of want to put on my onesie and give this bouquet to this moon child that is also me. All right. Interesting. I wonder if I can get you guys anything else about this choice here. Ace of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. Temperance. So So I'm picturing like the Ace of Cups and the Temperance kind of moving around this Wheel of Fortune as it spins. And you trying, like, maybe this is your energy of going back and forth between saying between fully diving into this thing and saying, no, I need to balance this out, or I need to balance my expectations. Yeah, this is an energetic thing. See if I can get anything else on this. Queen of Wands. Five of Swords. Yeah, okay, so what I'm getting from this is like the Queen of Wands is this Ace of Cups. Like, she doesn't, Queen of Wands doesn't do anything by half measures that doesn't have to be done by half measures. She's magical. She's elegant. Whatever she creates, it's like it creates itself, you know? Effortless. This a flowing yellow, what did I say? Yellow trailing piece of cloth. Yeah. So this is you choosing, if not to like put yourself 100% into this thing, then just vibrationally doing so, saying like, no, 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 this isn't a let's see, this is like a, this will work, and not like it has to, but I feel that it will, and so it will. Like, I'm aligning with this being completely successful in whatever way you imagine success, and I'm not available for anything less. It's like it's that or better with the Queen of Wands. And then this Five of Swords card, just brutal. So this is like you're leaving yourself out in the cold, or maybe this, this little Humpty Dumpty moon fella, your inner child. Whatever ignoring this thing is doing, or tempering your expectations about it, it's like blowing up a timeline. It's blowing up these possibilities for you when you say no, no, no. Okay. Yeah, guys, the reason I have the advice cards, and we'll pull some, is like this is hard, especially if we've been, like, if our family came from poverty, or we're the only people in our circles who are tapped into this kind of stuff. It can be very difficult when you've never done it before to give to yourself rather than to the white picket fence kind of like common wisdom idea about stability. Yeah, let's get you some advice. Whatever this is, it gives to your inner child, and it's just like magical. when we choose something, when we choose to become the Queen of Wands, choose that thing that helps us to become that, to sit in this energy, we don't just help ourselves, we help everyone. We lift everyone up. So obviously my encouragement is to do that. Let's see what advice we can get for you guys. Heavy gravity planet. So this is from the movie Interstellar, but it's an interesting sci-fi like showcase of a concept where gravity, increased gravity, a heavy gravity planet, time moves differently. So things would be moving really, really quickly on that heavy gravity planet or within its orbit, whereas things on somewhere with lower gravity go a lot slower. So from the perspective of us, like what this is about, it's difficult, guys, because when you do a reading like this, I don't know if it's this way for every reader, but I get pulled into a very light trance, and then I have to try to articulate like how gravity relates to time, and I can't do it. Good movie, you should watch it. Good message about love, but this is about slowing down time, and there's a couple of ways that you can do this perceptually in very, very deep flow states, especially in like sports. Sports people will see like an amount of time that lasted just 2 or 3 seconds will seem like, you know, a minute, 10 minutes, because they're so zoned in. But the easiest way to get here is through meditation. For the average person, that's how you speed down or you slow down time. And I like the concept because when you slow down, the time around you, it's like your growth is sped up. I'm being pulled into like a trance, but I'm not sure what I'm supposed to relate. So maybe another advice card to clarify. Feeling this one. Harry drinks the Felix Felicis. This is from Harry Potter. He drinks a luck potion, is what this is. And all of a sudden, he knows exactly what to do and when to do it. And how does he know? Because it feels good. It's like, I don't know why. It feels like I should be in XYZ place. And it feels like I should go right now. And that would feel really good. And this is just like a big personification of intuition. Your intuition is your luck potion. So be guided by it. Don't logically analyze your intuitive impulses because they won't always make logical sense. You're trying to use, like it's the wrong tool of measurement. This is have faith in your own intuition, and then the proof will be in the pudding. Like, look for the results later. Don't try to measure it in real time. This is encouragement to trust yourself. If you have never done luck affirmations, I highly recommend those. I like luck and concepts like this. You'll hear people say like, there's no such thing as luck, you create your own luck, etc., etc. But luck can be magic. Like luck doesn't tell you exactly what's going to happen. It just means that you're always in the right place at the right time. And it's a very like interwoven concept to the whole spiritual experience, because when you believe that you're lucky, synchronicities come more. You're more guided. You're more likely to listen to your intuition, because why wouldn't it work out for you? And it's just like this force multiplier, and it snowballs in the most positive way. So if you're like, luck is the result of hard work applied over time, and um, and hard work, like let go of that. Believe in the magic of luck, all right, and let it show you magic. This is not about being right or wrong. This is about a useful belief versus a non-useful belief. When taking a big leap that involves a lot of change, I'm just noticing the snake card saying holy vibrations. Yeah, luck is a very high vibration. And when you believe you're lucky, you hold that vibration everywhere you go. Oh, also remember, luck doesn't always look lucky. Remember that everything happens for your best and highest good. So a good thing to include in your luck affirmations is, even when it doesn't look like things are working out, they're working out. Or when they don't go to plan, that's okay, because I'm being redirected to something better. The universe knows better than I do. I am the most lucky. I believe it. So the universe is showing me. The universe always says yes. So they're showing me better. Like, this didn't work out. I'm being delayed in traffic now so that I'm not killed in an accident. As an alternative, like the worst timelines are being shut down. The best ones are opening up, even if it looks like a temporary inconvenience or delay. All right, guys, one more. Oh, Herr Mozart dictating his requiem to Herr Salieri. And this is from the movie Amadeus. Rock me, Amadeus. All right, so I like that. This is a great movie. I think it won an Academy Award, but obviously excellent music. I think about this movie all the time when it comes to spirituality. There are so many spiritual lessons in Amadeus. The story is so good. But yeah, this is encouragement to journal or to write. But the context for this is channeling or automatic writing. So someone out there might be watching, watching YouTube tarot readings because they're like, I don't know, Sam. I like, what is my guidance system versus someone else's? And the answer is, for you, better. You just have to, especially at the beginning, it can be really muddy. And a lot of people get their best guidance in different ways. Like, there are lots of different kinds and methods of channeling and mediumship and guidance that you can receive from spirit, and methods to get there. Like, some people would do best by shamanic journeying. Some people get messages almost exclusively through their dreams. Some people, like, these things only come to them if they're like in certain states. Yeah, whether it be trance or when they aren't paying attention at all, and their mind's just wandering. That's the only time that messages get through. So there are lots of different methods to figure this out, and channeling or automatic writing might be a really good one for you in particular. So try this. This is the primary way that some people channel. Just keep that in mind, and keep it conversational. So you can write out, you can even do like a Q&A style, and you're writing and you're just like, question, and you write it out. And then you just allow your pen to write what pops into your head. And you'll get better at this. It will feel like at a certain point things are just being like dropped into your mind, you'll get this sense of like, it did, but it didn't come from me after a while. And just trust what you write out. Sometimes it will seem completely unrelated. It'll be like, you'll say like, how can I accomplish this thing? How can I take this really big step? And what you'll channel is like, you should floss more, or something like that. Like, and you might not see how it's related at all, but by doing this thing now, it could prevent a cavity down the line, which causes this other chain of events, and insurance doesn't end up paying for XYZ. And like, they're just trying to save you, like collapse you all of these negative timelines, so you never have to deal with them in the first place. It can also be like a vibrational thing, because they know if you start to floss, you'll feel on some level like, I'm really taking care of myself. I'm very proud of myself. And that, like, it raises your vibration. So these little things add up to the point where all of a sudden, like, you're at the level to receive this thing, or you can hear your guidance more clearly. Just know that it's like a big spaghetti scramble, and you're like, I don't know how this piece of spaghetti connects to this meatball over here, but it does. They can see from a higher vantage point, so trust it. When you listen to your guidance, you can also see from a higher vantage point. Yeah, I feel like everything you're going to do is going to cultivate luck. Like, things are just going to be, you're going to do one or two of these things and it's just going to snowball in a really positive way. This is really good, you guys. You don't need to worry. Whoever I'm talking to, you know what to do and when to do it. And this will make it a lot clearer for you if you do these things. All right, guys. That's your advice for today. Some tarot cards. I hope that was, if nothing else, very entertaining. And I'll see you in the next one.